Hello world, PDR coming at you here with a 03 SLK 230. Nice little Mercedes, convertible obviously. Just heated it up, and this large dent right here that you see, the first thing that we do, you obviously see that I've got my wedge of my guard up in there, but I'm gonna basically catch this top edge where it's the heaviest and work this brow first before I do anything, where it's the most tension. I'm gonna want to break it down, and it seems to be right about up here. Now, I did just get it warm. We're using the Shane jackhammer on this one, blending hammer. So what I'm going to do is, as it cools, I've got my heat gun, or my glue gun, heating up. Getting a little of the brow out, guys. You got to get some of this brow out, so this metal's going to want to move. It's a nice, fairly cold day out. It's not super warm. So once this starts cooling, I'm going to use that to my advantage and put the tab on it and give it a nice little pull with the glue. I'm hoping this is factory paint, and even if not, the glue pulls really well without pulling paint up. It'd have to be a pretty bad paint job for it to pull paint off, but I'm going to risk it, and we're just going to give it a little glue pull right down the middle. And if I'm even a little bit edgy, I'm going to let this glue dry just a teeny bit before I plop it in. Now I'm going to get the glove on. I'm going to pull it fairly quickly because I just want to get some of that meat out before I get in. I've already checked access. I can use my J-hook in there, and maybe I didn't wait quite long enough, but I didn't want to get a real secure bond either. I just wanted to move a teeny bit of metal while it's cooling. Now that I know I can pull a little bit on it, let's make another pretty serious pull through the middle with the same tab I just used, which I seem, there it is. I was going to say I seem to have just lost. It fell underneath my glove. Clean it up real quick. Whenever you clean the tab, you want to dry it off. I usually just give it a little blow, and then here you go. One more of these. Put it right through the center. And this is just to get the majority of that meat out. As it's kind of drying, I still know there's a lot of brow up here. And at this point in the video is when I'm going to say, I sure do appreciate you guys clicking on the video. If you would, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel, and I do appreciate that. This one might be a two-parter. I don't think I'm going to do the whole thing on camera, but I'll show you my pull here, and then I'll also show you a little bit of the tooling it out. Let's get the glove on. Let's come around from the bottom this time. Just kind of so I don't lose the tab. There we go. Maybe it moved a little. But I think what we're going to end up doing is this dent, normal, old school, which means tap down the brows and get behind it and push the dent out. So, let me get that a little bit cleaned up. Let me just wipe it on down with my fingers, get a little bit of heat on it. And what I'm going to use is the J-hook, because coming straight down with something that bends and turns, excuse the background noise. We're out here in nature with the birds and the planes. We're right by the airport. I still see a lot of brow there, and I don't want to tighten it up by pushing on the center of that dent and just pinch this top edge up. So I'm really going to get it nice and warm, and I'm going to give it a couple of real decent taps that break this brow right here in the tightest spot. really have to open that up before I get in there and start pushing, or else it's going to tighten it up and look horrible. We blend a little of that top out. Let's get up to here where I kind of hit pretty hard. And you don't really want to make any dents, guys. You want to blend it. I mean, it sounds like I'm hitting it pretty hard, but I'm basically just letting this hammer fall right on the most tensious point. And as it starts to cool, I want to keep it warm. Now I think I got most of that area out that I can start making some pushes. Let's get it nice and hot. And I'll come in with the J-hook there and start working it. And then I'll probably come back and show you just the finish work, the final tidbits when I'm about ready to end it and send it. Let's see. Let's go down here, find out where that tip is. It looks like it's right in the center at the bottom. And it's kind of a strange push. I almost want to move this a little bit back so I've got a little bit more of an angle. And you see how I'm an inner twisty right here. And I don't know if you guys have a visual or not, but I'm making some pushes through the middle of it. Just real strong pushes. And I'm not trying to move a lot of metal. I'm just trying to bring it up just a teeny bit. I know I'm probably blocking your view, but and once I feel like it's starting to either not want to move or get a little tighter, I get it warm again. And those are going to be the pushes that I'm going to be making for about the next 45 minutes as we're going to get all the way out to here, and we'll come back in a bit and show you what we got. Guys, I thought we'd bring you back in for another pull. I was going to start pushing on it, but I wanted to move some more metal with the glue puller, and it seems to be working pretty good, so let's do that. Yeah, I felt that one move a little bit. That's what we wanted. Some actual movement before I get in there and just tool the rest out. Works pretty good. It moves some metal. A little bit. Well, quite a bit, but for me, I want to get behind there and get it all out, so I think we'll make one or two more pulls, and then we'll start tooling, and we'll come back in a bit and show you what we got. Okay, guys. I tooled out most of this with old school. It was my little tiny hook that I call broken handle because it has a broken handle, but wifey fixed it. And I'm going to dial right on up to this hard spot. Hopefully you'll be able to see right where I'm at. I'm at the very top of it, and I'm just going to do the last of this finish work. No soft tip, all real hard tip. So I'm making real slight pushes. Okay, sorry. Yeah, it's tough to see, I'm sorry. But this is one of those dents that I have to basically get right over top of to be able to see it. And a lot of it's coming out real nice. Here's where we are. Up on this top edge. And I'm just dialing in the last little bit of this one. I can always go down here and hit the valley a little bit, which it needs to be tightened up after that majority of the dent came out. Just need to tighten up the valley with some real light pushes. Well, that was kind of severe, but I wanted you guys in here to see the actual pushing being done, because this is in no way an easy dent. This is a very high level difficulty dent that I was just telling wifey I wouldn't even be able to do this in my first 5 years of doing dents because of the severity and the high edge of it. but we're going to get a little bit warmer. And come right back in for this last little bit. And it, once again, this one might not be 100% out. I mean, I'd love to say that it could be, and I guess if I sat and spent hours and hours and hours on just this one dent, we could maybe do that, but we've got a lot of work to do today, so we're going to get this one out and keep moving. I'm hoping that I can say this one's going to be a 95%er, is the way I look at it. It's kind of an older car. It's a beautiful car, though. And at this point in the video is when I'm going to say thanks again for you all sticking around with me for this little fairly quick video on a large dent. I've probably spent about an hour on this dent, and all things considered, I think we got it out pretty nice. We got the birds in the background making their noise. We're out here in the heart of nature, and right where it's kind of in the center and it's being real ornery, I'm gonna stop, maybe reheat it just a teeny bit, but guys, I think that's looking pretty nice. Let's give it a little wipe, give it a little bit of the 3M Perfect It. I was trying to put my pen up, get a little bit of 3M Perfect It on it, and wipe away my tapper marks. Pull my guard and my edge out. Let's see what we're looking at. There we go. Quick little dent. It has a slight wave to it, but I think I might even spend just a teeny more bit of time off camera and finish that one up. Either way, guys, thanks for sticking around with this one. Hit that like on the way out if you would. And other than that, this has been PDR, and I'm out. Peace.